New at noon, the FBI is offering a $15,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of the person who gunned down a 25-year-old woman in Northeast Portland. Danae Williams was shot and killed last year. Her family appeared at a news conference today with the police and the FBI, asking the public to come forward with information. Fox's Marilyn Deutsch has the latest on this unsolved murder.
This is the exact spot where Danae Williams was gunned down almost a year ago. In fact, the anniversary of her death is tomorrow. Northeast Deacom and MLK, May 12, 2021. Danae was in a car with a friend. They were stopped at a red light. A silver sedan pulled up and someone from that sedan fired into Danae's car. Danae Williams died the next day. A friend in the car with Danae survived. Police say both were innocent victims. Danae's senseless death in the city that saw 92 murders last year.
Danae was likely caught up in the middle of a violent ongoing dispute between two rival gangs. We know that she was yet again another person in the wrong place at the wrong time.
At a press conference today, Danae's grief-stricken family, still too numb to speak, held on to each other, silently delivering a powerful message. We are the victims of gun violence. FBI Special Agent in charge of the Oregon office, Kieran Ramsey, read a statement from Danae's grandmother. Danae was headed to her grandmother's house that night and was actually just minutes away.
Every night, a candle is lit in her room in her honor, and a prayer of peace is spoken in hopes that Danae will receive justice.
But justice for Danae Williams and other victims of the continued violence in Portland has been hard to come by. This is not the first time the FBI and police have offered rewards and asked for tips. In fact, in just the last 2 years, they've done this for 8 other victims of Portland's deadly violence. Even so, these murders remain unsolved.
We continue to hear about fears of retaliation and retribution.
So not only is the Rose City dealing with an epidemic of gun violence, but also reluctance to help police get killers off the streets.
We know people have information and are not willing to come forward.
Any little piece of information, you'd be surprised, can probably help. And we know that there are people out there that have something that can contribute to solving this case with Danae.
Local and federal law enforcement are actually begging people to come forward, anyone who knows anything about what might have happened to Danae that night. And they say if you don't want to call the office, please call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous. In Northeast Portland, Marilyn Deutsch, Fox 12 Oregon.
And we have information on how you can anonymously call Crime Stoppers on our website, kptv.com.